Right, coffee time. Hey everybody, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, yo guys, how's everybody doing today? How are you all doing? Welcome in. Thanks for joining me for an early one. Bonus stream. Oh, let's move that over here. A little bonus stream because we didn't actually get a chance to try any 4.7 last night because of how shitty the launcher was. So I've jumped on I'm going to jump on just for a few hours today. Just for like 3 hours today. Get just a feel for 4.7 and get some flight time on the Aurora MK2, I think, is the plan initially. And then I'm probably going to get back into my grind with Rayari in 4.7, which is reminds me, do we have Rayari rep showing up now? I bet we don't. Oh god, it's not there. That's ridiculous. So there's still no rep counter for Rayari. That's nuts. It's such an important one as well. Anyway, welcome in, guys. How are you all doing today? Bart, hello. Kroot, what's up, dude? Tomcat, Ren, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Kamirin, hello on Kick. Duck Juice, Bart, hello. Welcome, Raver. Good to see you, Snake. Hello, dude. No wipe, Tomcat. Well, I mean, some items might be lost as usual, but not a main wipe. Like they didn't wipe everything. Running, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Piggy, how you doing, dude? Fox, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Koala Field, hello. Alice, hello. Yusef, what's up, dude? Trying out the Hermes. How the Hermes does right now. Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't really tried it in the 4.7 at all. What does 07 even mean? It means it's like a emote for saluting Avalon. It's a space nerd thing we all do. Anybody try the Vanguard series in 4.7 with the newly gimbaled nose guns? No, but I'm hoping the Vanguard's kind of good again in this patch. You want in this blueprint group? Yeah, man. What blueprints, Piggy? Which group? Which rep? Swyren, how's it going? May I join the grind, sir? That's probably not today, but I'm just going to be rolling on my own today, I think, because I'm just going to be taking the Mark II out and maybe doing a little bit of the Rayari one. But the Rayari one is you just got to go collect things and then put them in freight elevators. It's basically just collection. Yeah, it's the one I was doing in 4.6. There's no other missions for them except for when we do the final P8AR blueprint for Rayari requires eyeballs from Yamandi, at which point that'll be more fun. Fooglong, how's it going? Onjard, good afternoon. How are you, man? Good to see you. Can you buy 2 game packages? You can, but you only get another account if you put it on another account, obviously. Dad, you gotta, if you buy a game package and apply it to your existing account with the game package, you just lose the game package. How's the new PC faring? Really good, Magnar. Yeah, really happy with it. It's excellent. Hey, Clack, what's up, dude? What time is this? This is an afternoon stream. This is an afternoon stream since I didn't get a chance to do anything in 4.7 yesterday. Any and all? Okay, sure. Might as well, I guess. I mean, how does it, how does rep work again? It's split, isn't it? Yeah, it's split. So if I do any Rayari missions, I've got to bug out the party because I'm greedy. Alex, how's it going, man? Make sure you're on the same server. Oh, good point. I don't know if I am. Doesn't look like I am. I'll get on the same server as you guys. Schleicher, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Real Iron Nugget, how are you, man? Welcome in. Dog, good to see you. A few QV exclusives in the BP group too. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Look at you guys, such a bunch of grinding cheese lords, getting all these easy peasy blueprints, denying yourself gameplay. How dare you invite me to this party? I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted by it, okay? I'm in it, but I'm disgusted. Appalled, shocked and appalled. I thought it's the rock breaker thingy, my bad. Oh, well, those guys I think are doing it, but not me right now, yeah. Hey, Phoenix, welcome in. Welcome back. It's almost like we didn't go anywhere. Oh man, I didn't get much sleep last night either. And I'm in a pretty bad mood today, I think. I think that last night's last hour, 2 hours of that stream kind of put me in a bad mood. Oh, that was just so annoying yesterday. What's the faction you mentioned and why is it important? So Rayari are a science and research faction in Star Citizen, and I am grinding their rep so that I can get the P8AR blueprint eventually. Hey, Damage, what's up, dude? So I need to get their rep so I can get access to the mission that drops the Rayari blueprint, drops the P8AR blueprint. But it's going to take a lot of rep grinding to get there because it's quite slow process because Rayari's missions are all about basically collecting samples of things, collecting biological samples. Damn, this is weird with the new inventory now with all my existing stuff. Seeing all the new icons and everything. Alright, let's get suited and booted. Let's get shooted and booted. What happened? Nothing happened. We streamed for like 6 hours waiting for the patch to drop. And when it finally dropped at like 11 PM, it took like an hour before I gave up because the launcher wasn't working. I couldn't get in. Nothing was working. Even this morning, when I went to log in again and download 4.7, it was still giving me this capture crap. Every time I put the capture in, it was the wrong capture and it would lock me out the launcher. The launcher is such trash sometimes. So, I didn't get we didn't get a chance to jump on last night, and I just went to bed in the end. I think it was like midnight. I thought I saw a P8, P8S. You might see the SMG jacks, but not the AR. The AR is only via the Rayari mission. Yeah, Foglong is ridiculous. You lost your watch streak? No, Glitch. No way, dude. You had a crazy watch streak. Hey, Damage. What's up, buddy? Good to see you again. Good morning. Good afternoon. There's 16 AAA pearls from the Idris turn-in in my inventory. Not IMI Shipyard. What? It went that far back, Raber? As in, they should have been submitted, but it's giving you them back? Gunther, 51 months. Thank you very much, buddy.
Morning, all SNB sit.
Thanks to Gunther. Appreciate it, man. Welcome back. Thanks for the support. I swear this has gotten more orange. Wasn't this more yellow before? As if the door was shut, but it looked like it was open at that point. Of rage quit and went to bed. No, it definitely wasn't. Arch got all of his Polaris bits back as well? Wow. I wonder if... Actually, let's see if I kept any of my previous... Once I've got my armor set up, I'll see if I kept any of my previous submissions for Rayari. I wonder... Because I can't even see like how my rep is progressing, because there's nothing to show me, you know? Got to get used to this, man. Search is a godsend. Oh my god, I got so many P4s in here. So many P4s. What was this? What was the P4 I was using before? Standard? Standard schmandard? Yeah, no, let's go with something a little bit fancier. Get rid of you. Night Stalker. That's right. Fancy P4. And then I'll get some attachments on. I have to get some ammo as well. Does this search filter? It does. Okay. Oh, is that a bug? Yeah, possibly a bug. Where would those items be? They'd be under other, wouldn't they? They'd be under other. Let's see. Let's see if I kept any of my Rayari submissions over the last week. Heart of the Woods. I think that was in there. Rantadung. 21 Amiyoshi Plague. Hey, look, it's actually exactly what it was before I, Wait, what? Not enough space for the Amiyoshi? Oh, what? How much space does that take up now? Are you kidding? One Amiyoshi Plague takes up 3K. Holy shit, I was... Okay, going out and back in fixes it. What the hell's happening there? That had me worried then. That would have really screwed me over for Rayari until they fixed that. Okay, good. Utility... tractor beam... Fire extinguisher... mining attachment if I've got one... Do I have a mining attachment? There it is. Gotta get used to these new... the way these things look now. Mining tool, yeah, ammo. Okay, we don't need a lot for Rayari, but for hunting stuff. But that's if we get round to. We're gonna go take the Aurora MK2 out in a little bit. Hey Roscoe, what's up, dude? P8AR can be obtained by doing ERT bounties as well, Jads? Somebody said that to me the other day, but I couldn't find it. Let me take a look. I wonder if that's one of the newer patch changes. Hey Rhino, what's up? Ruffy, hello. Good to see you, buddy. Curious, what do you think of the Aurora MK2? I flew it a little last night, and I'm not sure it's my vibe. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So, is this database wrong, I wonder, or it's not updated? Did they change it? All I'm getting for the P8AR is the Rayari one, but I think on the Crafter website, it is there. Good morning, Nalip. How you doing, buddy? How's the patch launch? It wasn't too bad, Cycle. Apparently. The launcher and everything, first hour or two was rough, but apparently since then it's not been too bad. But Nyx is pretty rough as I suspected, and I did go to Lawville. Stross fan, hello dude. Good to see you as well. Good morning, Dover Sween. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you gotten to fly the MK2 yet? I'm about to go fly it, actually. We got Aurora 2 before GTA 6. Yeah, Jads, can you show me where you're seeing this blueprint? Because if that's the case, then, I mean, I'm already... My rep with Bounty Hunters Guild, I think it's Bounty Hunters Guild, right, is already pretty good. It's okay. It's not great, but... Yes, apparently Foglong. Hey, what's going on, Hest? Welcome, dude. Morning, Yuri. Had a very bad day, says Rhino. Oh, no. Hopefully it's about to get a little bit better. 100% chance of spawn too. SC Crafter. Dude, if that's the case, let's have a look. I'm going to be kind of disappointed. Okay, yeah, this is the one that someone showed me before. So it's Bounty Hunters Guild verified bounty mission target name mission verified bounty. So what one is that then? That is God, I need to do my certificates, I guess. Would it just be this? Any one of these? We could try it. We can go take a look. I mean, I can take the Aurora MK2 out for one of these. Very low risk. That's ridiculous if true. I was actually looking forward to working my way towards it and having something to do. I heard it was pretty rough initially, Ruffy, yeah. I think, so if what you guys are telling me is true, it drops from one of these verified ones and it's 100%. It's a very quick test that we can do. We can just fly to it, kill them, and it would immediately drop it, which seems really weird. Has to have danger in the mission name. Ah, yeah, okay. So that would be... would that be basically a lower... higher risk one then. So I'd have to take, I'd have to do this first, I think. I don't know which level they start to tell you danger. Maybe medium? Yeah, no worries, Camo. What's up, dude? Not HRT or below. I'm trying for an hour and didn't drop. Must be VHRT or ERT. Ah, okay. So in that case, I wouldn't have a high enough rep for ERTs. So 100% one of these. Palatino and pH should be in this loophole. I mean, maybe I need to just grind bounty hunting then. It'd probably be slower, easier. Probably slower, to be honest. I got blueprints, not great ones, but I got some moderate from risk targets. Yeah, I'm looking for a particular one, just the P8AR. Foglong. This is a gun I want to try and craft and then roll with in 4.7. I feel like if you can drop the, you know, the recoil and some of the other issues it has, it could be pretty awesome. Okay. Well, I'll do that tracker. It's been a long time since I've done a PvE bounty mission. I think I need to, like, do some of these right first to get some of the next level ones. Yeah, MRTs. Well, that's kind of... Well, we'll see if we can even do that with the... Yeah, we'll see if we can do this with the Aurora MK2. Hey, Asnog, how's it going, dude? Holy crap, look at all these Aurora MK1s. Jesus, CIG. Right, MK2, request delivery. I might do a little bit of cheeky... like switch some of the components around, because I think I do have some FR66s available. I can whack on the MK2. Let's see what I've actually got in my inventory. I think Gilly's missions drop some blueprints as well. Yeah, every mission drops blueprints. Yeah. All right, let's get some FR66s on this bad boy. And liveries? No. Wait, why does it look like I have a custom skin on there? Is that the default one? Oh yeah, I think it is. Quantum Drive VK. Damn, I kept my components, which is quite nice. Shit. Nice. Weird-ass mix of coolers, though, but I'll keep the Frost Stars, I guess. Eight size 1 missiles. I thought it was less than that. 4 badges. And then I got the modules here as well. All right, well, if we're going to go do some bounty missions with this thing as a first test, I guess we could throw the combat module on. And there it is. That's the module slot right on the back. Cargo module, combat module. Save changes. Now we got those size 2s. Okay, right, yes. It was 8 size 1s, and then you get holy shit. It's 8 size 2s and 8 size 1s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Crazy. What in the hell? Why do I have these open slots as well? Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7, 8. So it's replacing some of those. So there's 2 size 1s and 6 size 2s? I got some task force, which are EM missiles I can slap in there. I don't get that. That's... Is this a little bit of... Is this screwing up? What is happening? It keeps... So it's replacing... It's replacing the Dominator 2s with size 1s. For some reason. Hey, Axe. How's it going? Welcome back. I'm confused. Let me empty everything here. I'm going to take everything off. Strip it. Yeah, there's something going on here, like there's something bugged. .221 missile rack, that's the 2 size 1s, yes. 2 size 1s, 2 size 1s, 2 size 1s, done. This rack I just replaced with a missile. Missile rack, 5 available, 3 in use. What? Missile slot, and it's only size 1s. In the missile rack section. Dominator 2. Dominator 2. And then missile slots. Missile rack, there we go. Dominator 2. This is strange. Am I tripping here? I'm very confused. Hey, Reiki. What's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. My oh my, is this a dream or is this really a detox stream on a Thursday? It is a short 3-ish hour stream today, Gloom Gun. Sneaking in Thursday in the afternoon, yes. Because I didn't get a chance to jump on yesterday and I don't have a video to edit. So, hello, yes, welcome, we are live. What do you think about the new changes? Have you had a chance to look at which ones, Axe? It was only 4 size 2s, nice. Yeah, but I've basically gimped myself here somehow. I'm going to put these Task Force 1s on because they're EM. Yeah, this is... I think you guys are probably just as confused. This is stripped. I've lost some size 2 racks. I'm going to save and come out and go back in. Let's go back in and see if it fixes itself. Task Force, Task Force, Task Force, yes. No, it's... Something has gone wrong here. So it's just replacing the racks, but now the racks aren't available. I think it's a module, a bug with the module maybe. I'm going to take the module off. And then see if it resets it. Okay, good. Reset. Task Force, 8 Task Force 1s. Good. That's how it should be. And go back to the module, put the combat module on. Save. It's kept all the task force missiles on there. I guess because it's just a module, right? So, I know what I got to do. I got to unequip all of these. No? Really, Grummer? Okay, interesting. Wouldn't move anything too valuable until the inventory entity servers are a bit more stable again. 35 watch streak. Holy crap, Reiki. Thank you, man. Can you not do this physically now? Yeah, but that's way slower. Guys, the module has eaten... The module's basically just eaten... What's happened here is it's eaten the size 2s. And now there's nowhere to reapply the size 2s. There's no option to reapply the size 2s here in the module. This looks like a bug with the module. Let's change the module to the cargo module. And then back to the combat module. Okay, the racks are back. But where did the Dominator 2s go? It's eaten them. Yeah, we'll see, Horizon. Haven't flown it yet. This is what happens when ships don't go through PTU. Isn't it just, guys? Isn't it just? I've literally, discovered a pretty bad bug immediately that renders the combat module almost, well, 50% null at this point. Like, I mean, it's not, because I can get size 1 missiles in there. I'll just put the size 1s in there for now, but yeah, we're not getting access to the size 2s that it's supposed to give me. We will still get the shield. But it's broken. I mean, if I had some other Dominators, I'd probably be okay. It'd be really funny if they're actually there. And we've got, like, even more missiles inside the module. I also just think this whole system sucks. This whole VMA, I cannot wait until we get the new one. The VLM, sorry. What do I call it? VMA. The Vehicle Loadout Manager, it just sucks. It's so archaic now. I'd almost go back to the holo table over this. Alright, that'll do. In terms of weapons then, what do we think? Shall I put a couple of Ardors on here? I guess they've got a little bit higher penetration against most targets. I actually don't have anything else though, really. Do we just go with the badges? Dude, 3 FR66 is kind of crazy. It's not about the size of the missile or boom gun, it's how you fire it. Really, Archangel? Archangel says, sounds like what happened to my Firebird. For a whole patch, it had no missiles. Well, let us take a look. Let us see. Also, what I'll do is I'll quickly... Very quiet. I'll quickly check my actual inventory to see if those Dominators are there as well. Got a task force. Actually, I can search, can't I? Got to remember to do that. Dominator. Dominator 2 G missiles. These all G missiles. These are all G missiles, I think. So maybe it really has eaten them. They could be inside the Aurora itself, though. Bit weird they didn't test it in the PT before release. They just don't anymore, Dave Oju, when it's like a... You know, when it's like a big marketing release, they want it to be like a big surprise. I play with joysticks and keyboard substratum. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. Take a look at this thing. Oh, game didn't retain some of my camera angles, apparently. Unbelievable. How dare you? Alright, let's take a look. What do we got here, then? What do we got here? Okay. It's a Scorpius. Yeah, it's a Scorpius. Yeah, it's definitely a Scorpius. It's still very much a Scorpius, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's just a smaller one. It's this little, the Scorpius is the little brother. Took it to you. What up, my man? Good evening. Good afternoon, sorry. Ooh, okay. Nice little entry point. Very nice entryway. No way to screw that up. Well, unless you don't land on flat ground. Yeah. Alright, nice. Yep, that's an Aurora, right? That's an Aurora. Mm-hmm. A much sleeker, touched up interior. Engineering terminal, you kidding me? Yo, Sneak, what's up? Spacious bed, room for two, and a squeeze. Fire extinguisher, okay, alright. Cool. What? Okay. Alright, let's get this thing out. Dun. I like the look of it, but it's not an Aurora, really. It isn't an Aurora, no, it is not. It is not the Aurora anymore. It's Scorpius Light.
You are cleared for liftoff. Welcome to Rocket Space Industries.
I want to see how this thing flies. I want to know, like, people are going to be able to turn this into, like, a monster in PvP, potentially. Kind of rips. Hey, afternoon, Siren. How's it going, man? Good afternoon to you. It is pretty small. It does have a pretty small profile, I think. Well, with the wings closed, at least. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I like the cockpit view. Yeah, it's nice. Nice cockpit. The Aurora always had a great cockpit view. Love the view in that ship. Certainly June vibes, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yes, that's what I said, Horizon. Like, you know, it needed wings to basically stop it being a complete dead brick in Atmo.
Attention, please complete any necessary business and clear the area.
How
Please
many
visit us
G's are we
again.
pulling then?
Remember, if you're contemplating a career change, you should contact one of Hurston's resource managers for information about exciting career opportunities.
Feels quite nice. Let's go do this Mimi contract here. Get the certifications unlocked. What's its jump range actually? I wonder. What did I put in here? It's a VK? Yeah, VK should be pretty quick. It is a Star Fox reference. I thought it was, Alice. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like it. It would be nice if they add wings to the Mark 1 as well. Nah, they're not going to do that, Ruffy. The Mark 1's finished. They're not manufacturing it anymore. So it'll come off the Pledge Store and in-game stores September 30th, they said. Oh, no way, dingus. I saw in a 5 Stars Shadow Patch Notes video that the Pyro smuggling mission, or the salvage wreck mission that you buy into, it's back, just under a different name. Huge if true.
Auto drive is now on.
The Lion King, hello man. Welcome in, afternoon to you. Totally see them releasing an exploration module that bumps up the quantum fuel. Yeah, definitely. I mean, depending on what ship this is, I'm not going to be able to do anything to it with these badges, actually. Should be fine. It's VLRT, I think, or MRT. It's true. They're back. It's true, all of it, says Fanman. Well, fantastic. I'm going to be doing that soon, then. Hey Snake, what's up, dude? Aurora's still on my go-to insta-claim, get out of Atmo quickly ships. Well, this one should let you do that a little bit quicker.
Radar contact. Shields on.
Probably should have done this before. He doesn't seem too concerned. Couple of boogers, couple of bogies. That was weird. I lost radar on him. Really? 1,000-meter pip range? Did I just nerf my radar by accident?
Engines critical.
Look at that AI. What are you doing there, buddy? good so far. Pretty high TTK now, 4.7. Dude, I'm not getting a pip until one click. Yeah, that's just sub 1 click. I guess because the radar on the... I guess my radar sucks. Return to aerial cave. What are you talking about? Flight systems overheating. Come on, man. I only took 2 pips out of them. I only took 50% out.
Nice job taking them out. I'll push your payment through.
Damn. Okay. That felt quite nice. It feels... What does it feel like? Come on, what? Overheating? What does it feel like? It feels... The ship it feels like. What's it like closer to the ground? Is your radar fully powered? It is. Yeah, it is. Can you show me your joystick? You show me yours first, sub. Show me your joystick. I'm shy. Voila. Life support off is a bold move. Well, I've got a helmet on. I should be fine. It's only half powered? What? Radar's fully powered. That was coolers, if that's what you're referring to. Oh shoot, that's why I just died in mine. I had my helmet off. That's brilliant, Phobos. You just killing yourself slowly in your own ship. Dude, it feels freaking nippy, actually. Holy light! Wait, do we have lamp? No lamp again? What is CIG thinking with these new ships and not giving them lamp? It does not have lamp. Unreal. I can't believe they've shipped another new ship with no lamp. It must be some weird prerequisite for lamp. Feels really good in atmo. Actually, no, we're on aerial. This isn't really atmospheric, is it? It's not going to tell me in here. dude. I mean, this feels good enough for me in Atmo. Feels nippy enough. Feels agile enough. Can turn corners pretty tight. Storm Gore. Hey, thanks so much for the brand new Prime. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Thank you for that. Thanks for the support. I believe Sig said that lamp needed a complete rework a few weeks ago. There was a Sig post addressing it, but still. Problems they're having with it? Dude, really? Ah, okay. Well, that explains it then. So you're telling me that the system they built for lamp after all these years is scuffed? Prerequisite for lamp is bulb. Very funny, TRF. Very funny. I'll give you that one. Feels really good, actually, drones here. Feels good. You know, I would have to see what it's like in PvP, personally. But that's not important to everybody. Let's do a few more scrubbalicious missions here. What is this? Go to Eta Cave. HRTs. This is a HRT one. I don't know if I'll be able to damage whatever this ship is.
Take down some shitheads, huh? Got your pay on tap and ready to go once you punch him out.
It feels really nice and maneuverable. Doesn't feel. It feels like a light fighter for sure.
Shields
Poisonally. Hey, Slickers. How are you, buddy? How you doing? That's how they work. They can't build a system without needing to spend time reworking it later. Isn't it just, like, so frustrating? Hey, Juice Bro. Thanks so much, man. Good afternoon. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Is the nose the Aurora still only 4 HP? As in, since the patch went live? Oh, dude, it's fucking cool. I love that combat module on the back with the missiles as well. I kind of want this to be a viable fighter. I do. I want this to be like a viable light fighter, but not sure. All size 2s.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
NDBs on this thing? Yeah, that would be nice. I don't have NDBs. Have to get some. I think not yet fixed with the 4 HP for the nose. Well, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Auto drive is now on.
Hey, Pubsy. What's up, man? Get a job. I'm trying. Doing my best. I mean, it's more of a trainer fighter for my orc.
Auto drive is now off.
It could be. I wonder if, like, how good it is in the hands of, like, a really, you know, top-tier fighter pilot.
Auto drive is now off.
Just got the game package 7 minutes ago. Modularity looks amazing. You just got the Aurora MK2 game package, Affy? As in your first one, or... Trying to do as little as possible. Are you at work, Pubs? It's your first game package, Affy? Oh, cool. Well, congrats. Welcome to the verse. Wait, didn't you leave a comment on one of my videos?
Radar counter. Shields are on.
Oh, what do we actually have here then? Oh, I'm not going to be able to damage these. What about missiles? Okay, so this... It's definitely eaten my missiles. I only have 8 Task Force 1s. It's eaten everything. How are missiles locking in 4.7? That sounds a little bit like an audio bug, I think I just heard.
Target acquired.
Okay, that's good. A hit!
Target acquired. Target acquired. Radar contact.
Doing no shield damage, apparently. Blast them! I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything to this. Nothing. Well, a little bit of shield damage, obviously, but... Yeah, so I'd literally need a bigger ship for these ones. Or attritions on this thing. Which I have a couple of Ardors in stock, but not attritions. How easy can I rip his turret off?
Shields damaged.
There it goes. Is that it? Did I get it? No. Okay. This mission, we need some bigger guns, basically. It feels really nice to fly around, though. It feels like almost like a Gladius or Arrow. The other ship was a Scorpius, I think. I know that as yeah. But you can still damage the turrets, I think. Time to use the size 1 Aurora torpedo option. Fulfill the Aurora's destiny. It feels like they may have fixed missiles. At least the lock problem. Mag regenerating pretty quick. What is it, 75 rounds? I don't think I'm full on weapons though. And that's it. Getting a little bit of hit reg on something. I guess that's the turret, the size 3 turret.
Shields damaged.
On the back. Alright, let's go. Whoa! Unoya, what's up, buddy? Alright, cool. very much just the little scorpions. Holy shit, they're chasing me like mad. Leave me alone.
Shields are off.
I'm just a little starter. Didn't mean anything by it. Hey, little dragon, how's it going? Sounds good to me. Update for hotfix channel. We're currently testing multiple hybrid hotfixes for stability and further client and DGS fixes for fabricator losing interaction, stability, and more. Yay! New patch! I bet the Mark 1 would kill the MSR. Okay. Feels kind of cool. I like it, but we can't do anything against these ships. So do we get some attritions on this for the lols? Cannons. Well, what can you get in Lawville? Kind of being lazy, I'm just going to go back to Lawville since it's here. It's only attritions, isn't it? Hey guy, welcome. It's nice so far, mod. Feels agile. It's fast. Actually, what is his top speed? I feel bad for the L21, L22 Wolf enjoyers. They're kind of stuck with a low alpha damage gun. Yeah, it's a little bit of a problem, I guess, in that regard. Hey, Big Dirt, welcome, buddy. How are you doing?
Drive is now.
Ship is making some annoying-ass noises, though. Oh, top speed is 1230. Fast. Pretty fast, pretty fast. Any tips for starting out besides familiarity of systems? In ED, career missions were early game. Yes, career missions. In fact, aren't they back now? Some of those career missions? I think, where are they? Are they in Nix only or something now? 471, they're coming back. So you've gone with the Mark II. Did you get any modules, Affy? I like the direction they took the RSI style. Almost looking forward to see the next... yeah, the Constellation remake. Based on what we've seen from RSI so far, it's going to be lovely. It'll be awesome.
I found a hangar for you.
Shields are.
In Nix. So they are in. They're just in Nix.
Already a space assigned to this vehicle.
So yeah, Affy, so you got an Aurora Mark II. I don't know what module you went for. You could, depending on which module you went, if you went for the cargo one, you could even do holding missions with 8 SCU, which is a good start, a good place to start for new players, I feel like. Otherwise, you can do some low-end bounty missions, merc missions, FPS merc missions as well that don't require the ship. I would find like a ship you want to work towards. Give yourself a goal, because that's the main thing. It's like rep and ships. It's one of the main things you're going to have to like work for in Star Citizen. So find like a ship you want to go to next that's going to unlock like more gameplay opportunities. So something like a Cutlass Black or a Nomad or something. Really, Sneak? Is that with like a 4.7 development? Have you just experienced that yourself? Dude, I couldn't have parked any further away from the entrance. Landing on the surface of any planet to do ground-based things is seemingly has a high chance of randomly despawning your ship into the unknown void and trapping you on the surface. Yikes. Has this happened to more people? Renting ships is great to test before you buy as well. Yeah, you can rent ships at places like Lawville. There's a rental shop.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Blueprints now as well. 9-ball, yeah. Blueprints are really cool now. Something to work towards for crafting.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage. Please visit.
Rep ships, blueprints. Happened to Piggy twice today, and me once. Random out moons, planets, around assets for ground-based missions. Wonder if they're clipping through the ground and getting purple. Getting that purple thing and being despawned because of it. Taurus looks nice. Taurus is mostly a big hauler. A2 is a bomber. Very different. But you can do more with an A2 as well. Obviously, it's got a big cargo bay. No, they're obtainable through all the missions, Arcole. You want to use scmdb.net. Great place to check all the blueprints that are available. And then you can kind of pick ones that you want and show you the missions you need to do to get them.
Hello.
Hello. Taurus is a great all-round ship. Taurus is, yeah, the Connie's more of a... The Connie Andromeda is more of a great all-rounder, I would say.
Hey there.
But Taurus is still a good general-purpose ship.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors. Now arriving. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
If we had more parasite snub ships like the Andromeda. Yeah, that was kind of like a big thing for the Andromeda when it came out, and then they were like, well, that's the last of that. It was so, like, they even spent months getting that docking. I mean, the docking technology was obviously used for ship to stations as well, but the Merlin was the test bed for the docking mechanic. I think that's probably why we haven't really seen any more of ships like that since, because they needed an excuse to, like, you know, we'll do the Merlin, docking with the Connie, it's part of the ship, it's a selling point. We'll also use that as the test bed for building ship to ship and space to station to ship docking. The thing is, I just don't really see any utility for it. Oh my god, Pubsy. Are you at work spending your money that you're earning? Thank you very much, Pubs. Much appreciated for 10 gifted on Twitch, my dude. Thank you. Thanks, man. Welcome into the new subs, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Probably does, Chris. Yeah, it probably does. The thing is, though, like, it's... Why do we need the docking? What's the advantage of having the Merlin dock to the Andromeda versus, you know, having a ship that just has a landing bay for the ship anyway? Wow, these NPCs are actually doing stuff. Max. Need to do something with £4,500 per month. That's not bad, pups. It's almost half what I make. I wish. Appreciate it though, man. Thank you. And Ruffy, thank you very much for the gifted on YouTube. I appreciate that.
It is a gift.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the support, guys.
It is a gift.
Hello.
Nice, Gregan. Good luck. I hope it treats you well. You can dock the Merlin while going kind of fast.
Gift.
Tack roof hanger is an alternative. Exactly. Like it's... I don't know. It's just... I had to say I turned the rear pod into an extended ramp as an entrance exit point on the Constellation. It just seems like it was a early gimmick that CIG was playing with.
It is a gift.
I mean, these gifted still coming through. Thanks, guys. I think it was just like an early gimmick that they were playing with the Connie, and then they realized it's not worth the effort with other ships. It just doesn't... What am I doing? It doesn't seem to be very useful. Someone sent me millions of credits already. For the love of God, who was it? The attrition 4s, 3s as well. Might as well buy everything. What do the scatter guns do? How are they now? Jesus, what is that racket in here? Yeesh. That's what the Hurstons listen to. No wonder they're psychotics. Playing Crimson Desert right now? Oh, okay. Nice. Enjoying it, Pubs? No, there was not, Yunoya. When the Connie came out with the dock, were there any other ships on the RM, the landing bay, other than the 890 and the Kraken? Kraken? Landing bay? The Kraken wasn't... Kraken was announced in 2018, I think. The Kraken wasn't. When did the docking come out, though? I don't know. I can't remember exactly the year.
Everything good?
What's your point, though, Guy?
Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Oh, yeah, Ruffy. You moved over.
Keep up the effort. Safety of the sector is carried.
Dock snub uses way less space than a pad would. Imagine trying to fit a Merlin-sized pad on a Connie. Yeah, but what does it add to the... What's it?
Next stop.
What's the use case for that Merlin docked with the Connie? You ever see anyone using it? This is more my point, not so much like the space. Like, what is it having that Merlin dockable to the Connie? What does it give you? All right, Ruffy, no worries. I use the Merlin all the time to scout out executive hangars, etc. as a solo. Really? Dude, I've never seen anybody using the Merlin on a Connie.
Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Laughs in Liberator Lover 500 Furies. Swarm this man. 500, you think? He joined in 2018, so didn't realize was running if it was their poor man's solution at the time. I don't know, you know? I mean, I'd have to, like, I can't remember what was happening at that, during that time period exactly. It may have been,
Somebody almost crashed my ship the other day.
No, I'm just trying to think, like, I really think it was one of those things where it was just a cool idea, but it doesn't really have any particular gameplay application that, you know, someone else in a light fighter can't fulfill anyway. The Connie Andromeda was supposed to be like a... Well, the Aquila was the exploration variant, but the Connie was supposed to be like, you know, exploring the frontiers, going into dangerous places, maybe using the Merlin to explore caves that the Connie couldn't get into, kind of thing. But we don't have anything like that, and they got rid of the only big caves we had in the game. And we don't have exploration gameplay in the way that the Connie originally was intended. I really think it was just like an old cool idea. It's a cool thing, but it's not something I think we'll see repeated much, if at all.
Goes, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Affy. Still needs to find its place. I mean, it's one of the oldest ships in the game. We're talking like 2014, 2015. Okay, this is really strange. So it's eaten the missiles completely now. Oh, this is a known issue, isn't it? You can't... Oh, no, these are the ones that I expended. No, sorry, excuse me. This is just stalled, so I didn't actually claim it or anything. All right, whatever. We'll just put some more on there. And then vehicle weapons. Actually, let me just check this real quick. So in terms of damage, now that's a lot of damage. What do the attritions 2s actually achieve? Actually quite a lot of alpha damage. So let's say something like the MSR. I feel like this wouldn't be enough for the MSR. Let's have a look. Crusader, Mercury Star Runner. Deflection check. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. So we can actually go do this mission now with attrition 2s.
Hey there.
Hey there. So let's put some attrition 2s on.
Hey there. Hi.
Much slower projectiles, but we can manage that because we've got a faster ship. Mark II is nice and all, but I cannot find a ship I use daily that I'll replace with it. I think if you've been playing for a while, yeah, you'd be hard-pressed to find... It's not going to replace any of your dailies, I feel like, but... It's really just another option for new players. This is why I'm kind of interested in seeing what it can do as a fighter, because... You know, that would make it useful to dogfighters and fighter pilots. I mean, with the module, the transport module, the cargo module, it's still got 8 SKU. It's still pretty okay, you know. But I do think the Avenger Titan still kind of beats it. Okay. What's the smallest ship that could fit the Mark II Aurora? Like the Mark II fly in and land? Asgard? I don't know. Might be too wide for the Asgard. No, that probably could.
8,
Hey, Bubba. Thank you very much for the 8 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Mark 1 barely fits in the Asgard, really? Okay. I mean, it's a little bit wider, I guess. Why would you want to do that, though? Why is the question. Bubba, thanks so much for the 8 months, man. I really appreciate it. Welcome back to you, 07s. It's the 4th crew position. Connie with snub, Connie with snub greater than Connie with no snub. Bringing a light fighter is going to limit range. The snub just docks and keeps going. Maybe we need to, try and do something with it at some point, Roscoe. Maybe we need to put it to the test. I know it has been tried a little bit in the past as well.
Attention, pilot, you are cleared for takeoff.
What's your thoughts on the Arrow? It's a great light fighter, Luca. In the hands of a good pilot, though. It's not very forgiving, like a Gladius or something. Or a Hornet. Does not fit the Asgard, already saw somebody try. You weirdos. Always trying to fit ships in other ships.
Shields on. Landing gear raised.
You think it's pretty arse as a fighter, Phoenix?
Please visit us again.
Why?
Remember, if you're contemplating a career change, you should contact one of Hurston's resource managers for information about exciting career opportunities.
How about no? Alright, mission selective. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Does Sir feel you lucky? Yes, yes, he does. If it fits, it sits. If it sits, it fits. Penguin's a more powerful ship, Lucas.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off. Auto drive is now on.
It feels like a light to me,
Auto drive
Phoenix.
is now off.
I haven't looked at the numbers though. Doesn't feel like a medium.
Auto drive is now on.
Baby scorpions. Are the turn rates on paper very similar to like a medium? Let's have a look. Pitch your roll. 58, 52, 140. Boosted 70, 62, 168. I guess SP view would be the better thing to compare here. Let me just make sure I'm not going to crash into the ground.
Shields.
Let's have a look at SP viewer. Let's compare these bitches. Q. 4.7. Let's compare the Aurora Mark 2. Oh, do they not have it yet on SP Viewer? Oh no, I didn't change it again. Oh no. PTU build. It is now. Yeah, it doesn't have the 4.7 live yet, I don't think. Just PTU. Okay, so we can't. Well, let me check. Yeah, definitely not there. Let me check. Let me just use Urkel then. So boosted 70, 62, 168 roll down here. Compared to something like a Arrow, which is 90, 68, 246. Very agile. And then what about a Gladius? Gladius is 82, 62, 240. So yeah, it is a little bit more like a... let's say a Hornet. 60, 48. It is. Yeah, you're right. It's tuned like a medium. Feels more agile though. Feels quicker. I mean, it's standard rates. No, even the standard rates are quite similar. It's just a little bit more nimble on the boosted turn rates. So only a little bit. But so what's its dimensions? Oh, let me update this thing. Dimensions 27 by 27 by 8 compared to something like a Hornet again, which has similar turn rates. Holy shit, what? (22 by 22 by 6.5 on the Hornet Mark II. 27 by 27 by 8 on the Aurora Mark II. Visually and physically flying this thing, it feels smaller, and that's with the wings out. Yeah, it feels smaller and more nimble, but on paper it isn't. So yeah, this thing might be quite easy to kill. That is deployable wings, but you're not going to have the wings retracted in combat. It does have an interior, yeah. It's got a bed and everything. So it's got to find space for those.
Shields on.
Didn't feel nimble to me when I first flew. It might be because you've been flying Corsair so much. I mean, I was just flying it along the ground. It felt really nice.
Radar contact.
But yeah, I haven't been flying any lights for a while, I guess. Might just be the difference between, you know, flying those two ships. Because you can't fire the guns while the wings are retracted, Haganation. You can't shoot when the wings are retracted. Seems rated for light PvE. I would agree. Yeah.
Radar contact.
Which is actually where it should be, you know? I gotta say, like, I've been saying this recently, that the new ships that CIG are putting out, they feel better placed in their respective categories, genres these days. They feel like they're putting ships out with a little bit more purpose, as opposed to just hitting, you know, rule of cool and selling as much as they can.
Shields damaged.
I mean, this is an MRT right now. It's size 2 attritions. long as you stay close, you can make it work. They sound so friendly, the attritions.
Shields damaged. Enemy down.
That's a Vanguard. Much better at matching ships to rolls. It feels like it, and I love that. I want to see more of that from CIG. Maybe they finally kicked the ridiculous power creep era. Because, you know, another example is like the Wolf. I really liked the Wolf when that came in. It felt like it was in a really good position. The Perseus didn't come in and the Perseus came in and it wasn't absolutely dominating everything. It had a specialized role. You know, it's like their ships seem to be fulfilling roles a little bit better now. Got a pretty big mag on this as well, actually. Thanks, pups. New Mustang with updated CNOU styling would do numbers. It got an update in 2018, we found out yesterday, so it probably could do with an update. Knowing CIG, they probably will do it, especially if this Mark II sells well. This Aurora Mark II. But I don't really think it needs it, does it? Does it have component access and things? Probably not, right?
Shields damaged.
And this MSR's taking some work. Trying to blow that top turret off. See how easy it is. Oh, I got it. I got it. It's done. Top turret's done. Let's do the bottom one. Shit, let him get his shields back.
Shields damaged.
It locks the components, you don't got a hold zoom. I don't think I have... Yeah, you mean the subcomponent thing? I don't think I have it keybound. I'll give it a try, though. It is keybound. Hey, sweet. Cheers, Epic. shield's down. Is the rear one now? There it goes. We got it. Wait, no, it's still shooting me. No, it's still there. I'm just out of range.
Enemy down.
Wait, what? Is the pilot still alive? I don't think the mission completed. Cargo fell in base building this year. I think maybe a tech preview by the end of the year if we're lucky.
Shields damaged.
I think you're too far from the cave. Yeah, I think you're right. They followed me. They followed me all the way up. Let's see if... No, it's not going to work, is it? Because this guy that I was supposed to kill is already dead. Pulling this guy back isn't going to help. Well, you can do these missions with size 2 attritions quite happily, I'd say. Must have had a self-destruct. My hope is they were conservative with the armor, as they know when we can craft ships up to tier 5 it's something we can improve, so they're just setting a baseline. Oh yeah, that's going to be tuned so much between now and then, Pilks, for sure.
Shields.
I expect the Mustang will get a Mark II, but only after they switch off RSO ships and start fleshing out CO. I wonder if there's some, maybe it's got something to do with the Pioneer. Maybe there's, maybe there's some crossover with a Mark II and a Pioneer, the Pioneer pipeline or something. Does Nyx have planets now? It doesn't, Bubba. They're there on the star map. You can't visit them though. So they're on the star map. You can see like an outline of them, but you can't fly to them. They don't actually exist. Planets coming soon, just 2 years away. Is that going to screw me up for the certificate now? Oh no, straight away. The URL for the blueprints, I need to get a command for that. Let me find it for you. This is the blueprint website that I use. There's also sccrafter.com.
Get locked and loaded and take him out.
Yeah, Pilks, you'd think.
Shields are off.
Ah. COG said which ship will be the next to get a gold pass. Hammerhead is listed on 4.8 roadmap. So that'll be cool. I'd expect COG to absolutely knock the Connie rework Mark II out of the park if the Aurora Mark II and the Hermes are anything to go by. Yeah, the Connie's such a beloved ship. They got to do that. They got to do good by it.
Auto drive is now off. Auto drive is now on.
What do you mean next with the modules, General? The Retaliator did get its... Didn't Retaliator already get its pass? There's an O. What's up, buddy? I hope the Mark II is actually called the Mark V in-game just because of their lore names. Oh, is the Connie Mark IV? Already?
Auto drive is now off.
New Connie 2 size 6 railguns mounted. The only thing I want with railguns is a goddamn ground vehicle, man. Just a vehicle-sized, vehicle-mounted railgun. Oh. Connie's the Mark IV in law. Okay, yeah, I thought it was. Really enjoyed your rock breaker. It was very well done. Thanks, Prisoner. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching. Were you saving it for the patch to go live? Make the Slayer cannon good again. We have a tank railgun.
Radar contact.
Yeah, but the projectile's so slow, Sneak. You can see that thing coming and step out the way. If they just did a variant of it with a railgun, fuck yeah. Ooh, Valkyrie, these things are pretty armored, aren't they? Really weird sound in this ship. Like a rah, 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 rah. Railgun module, yes. If Aurora Mark 2 does really well, I bet we see a Connie Mark 2 and a Legacy Connie SE. Oh yeah, big money, big money. Oh! Shit!
Shields damaged.
Yeah, you'll be fine doing these missions in this ship. You know, even a novice can get around these, really, I think. Or it's sort of semi-beginner. By the time they get up to these kind of missions, they should be, you know, be able to just fly around these things and not get shot at. Just going to take you some time.
Radar contact.
What happened to the turrets? It's barely doing anything on this.
Shields damaged.
I'm using joysticks, Jay. Yeah, look at that. I cannot get a pip beyond a click, though. It's at max radar range. Interesting. I don't know what the other fighters are like, or what fighters are like a Gladius or a Hornet. I don't know what their ranges are. Anybody tested? Didn't do any combat testing in 4.7 PTU. My radar's already at max. That's what it is at max. It's just because it's a starter ship. I imagine it just has a very weak radar. You can get other radars.
Shields damaged.
Not that it really matters too
Sending
much.
you the location of the QV breaker station now. It's gonna definitely take some steps to get the site operational again. But if you put in the effort, I think it'll be worth your time. Anyway, smart move.
You guys got the QV breakers? Nice. Well done.
It should make your life a heck of a lot easier without having to worry about any competition showing up.
Did!
Anyway, good luck out there.
1.1 clicks in Hornet for me. 1.1. Interesting. Rhino, thank you for the follow on kick. Why am I flashing? Thanks, Rhino. Your follow alert made me flash. That was a nice explosion, wasn't it? So, yeah, this is a starter ship. Put this, you know, size 2 attritions on. It works with any starter ships, I guess. Size 2 attritions you can run through these MRTs. I guess HRTs is where it starts to become impossible. Hey, Vince. Actually, no, it won't be impossible. You can still do it. There's an HRT right there. I got your HRT right here. What do they give you for this? Yeah, I do like the shorter engagement ranges as well. Shorter is better. I just thought I would have more by default, but it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't really matter too much. You know, you shouldn't really be shooting anyone's beyond 1,000 meters anyway. Ideally. Big ships, so obviously that's fine, but especially with the attritions, it's so slow, you need to be close. Need to say verified bounty to have the PAR. I know, I need to actually just grind it though, because I don't have the ERTs, Jads. Which is where it would start to drop, I believe. They're the danger ones, I think. Or VHRTs maybe are the danger ones. Danger, danger. Is the Retaliator done with its gold pass? I thought it was updated and still missing a lot of features. I feel like it did get its gold pass when it got its modules and stuff. Did it not? Am I dreaming? Miss Moneypenny? It's not epic? The modules still vanish every patch? So it didn't get any, like, of that good stuff, because it's obviously it's in Squadron 42. I thought it did. It needs a huge rework. It did get its patch and modules. There's very mixed responses here. I thought it did get its gold pass. I'm pretty sure it was on the roadmap at one point. Thinking it needs a rework and it actually getting its gold pass are two different things. Waiting on the Tally Platinum pass. Ah, now we're talking.
Bottom drive is now on.
I wonder if Google will know. Did the Retaliator received the gold standard pass in Alpha 323, released in May 2024. Yeah.
Bottom drive is now
I'm not going crazy with that, at least. Where's my ship? Hello?
Shields are on.
Here we go. Claim a rework, please. As I'm aware, there isn't component access and no engineering panel on the Retaliator. Component access. Okay, well I don't know. Maybe component access would be a gold pass. Engineering terminal, maybe not. No, no lamp, Ross. Doesn't have a lamp again. We don't need no stinking lamp. Apparently. Rhino says Detali does have component access. So yeah, that would confirm the Golden Pass. So what do I need to put on my Aurora Mark II to take out HRTs? Outdoors or attritions, Phobos? I'm about to try a HRT here. But it's really far away and there's nowhere I can jump to that's going to get me there quicker, annoyingly. There's other guns as well. I'll show you. In fact, what do they give you on HRTs? So, if you go to this site, DPS calculator, it will tell you what ships can be penetrated by which weapons. You go here at the bottom right, it says deflection check. When you select a ship, it'll tell you which weapons will penetrate it. So, depending on what ships they put in the HRTs, you bring up the ship on the Urkel calculator, DPS calculator, and then you go to deflection check, and it'll tell you which weapons you need to penetrate them. So I've got attrition 2s right here, Alpha 100. The red one, yeah, and the other one is weapons that are deflected. The Aurora Mark II can only deflect one weapon. That's the Yellow Jacket GT210. That's the size 1 ballistic Gatling. You don't have to worry about that. Everything else penetrates the Aurora. Ooh, R97 Righteous Shotgun received for the Kiwi mission. You guys finished that already? Nice. I think so, General, yeah. It's got its gold pass, but it still needs more TLC, some love. Tally needs half its turrets replaced by PDCs. The crewing for that ship never made any sense. It's a relic. Again, dare I say, rule of cool. A lot of these ships, you know, back in the day, they were made with the rule of cool. Oh yeah, we'll put like all this crew in there and then they're gonna love it. Running their, you know, co-op game before we got like a scale of an MMO with all these different ships and ship types and capabilities. How could you possibly have, you know, designed ships back then that made sense in like a more systemic way? You couldn't. They were just designing ships because they were cool and they fit like a certain role at the time that they thought the game would need. You know, we have what, 200 plus ships? They still can't fully nail it on any of them. They're getting better though. Aurora penetration gang. No, it's not a PDT, Pelts. Gotta prep your pre-flight. Hey, enjoy, Affy. Take care, buddy. Ooh, we got some perfect opportunity for some beauty shots here, guys. Yeah, the ship does make some funny noises. Cup of tea time? You get the Tetleys on, pubs. Literally June with the sunset. It really feels very ornithoptery here. Yorkshire, the Yorkshire teas. Yorkshire Gold? Not to be the Yorkshire Gold. Clipper was nailed as a generalist, just needs the crafter working. Yeah, Clippers, they're really getting better at it. I've got to give them credit for that. Clipper was a good entry for sure. Maybe, like, it shouldn't have the ability to hold bombs, but here we are. That's the combat module at the back there. Which is currently malfunctioning. Weird ass noise, almost Star Wars-y. Right, let's dive the clouds! Oh, there's none here. You like it, Tomato M? Yeah, it's a good looking chip. It's a fine quality item. Oh my god. Oh, this isn't a ship, is it? This is a freaking bunker one. No! We took a bunker mission. That's not what we want. Should have read the brief. Should have paid the fine. I think they're all outpost ones. Shit. No, there's one. Large multi-crew craft, average support, high risk target, 42k. Gamers don't read. I know.
Hey, it's Ken. Saw that you're picking up another bounty.
Hi,
Good
Ken.
luck with this one.
Thanks, Ken. It's nice.
Bottom drive is now off. Bottom drive is now off. Bottom drive is now off.
Do engines offload the Mark II wings? No, just landing gear.
Bottom drive is now off.
But they're also a separate option. You can retract and deploy them with the same button you used to do it for other ships as well. It's actually really nice. Oh, it's really made a big difference. It's great, man. Loving it.
Is now off.
Hey, Boy Tiger, have a good one. Thanks for coming by, dude. They missed diving, but that might also breach copyright. Yes, I think so. Could be a little bit too close. The animation broke right when I wanted to show it. Typical.
Clutch drive is now off.
5090 is not hitting 100% when playing, and I don't know why. Is it all at max? I don't think it will. I don't think it will hit 100% all the time, Aurora. All I know is, like, the more stuff you have up higher in your graphics, the higher it is, the more that it gets loaded onto the GPU for certain things.
Shields off.
Okay, so HRT is... Oh, God, it's a lot. It's a lot. Where are they? You got this! I've probably got it, but it will take me some time. That's the only thing. It's going to be a bit of a grind. Kind of want to get a cool shot of them all shooting at me as I come in. They don't even care. Alright, there is a Gladius. Let's pick off some of the smaller ones, I guess. Cornelius. Yeah, the AI really doesn't do a huge amount, does it?
Shields damaged.
It's a little bit unresponsive again at the moment. I mean, at least it's flying around, but it's not really behaving in like a fighter.
Enemy down.
Is that Reliant? Not here. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Derry. How's she handling? Well, it feels agile and nimble, but it handles more like a medium based on the stats that we have. But it handles nicely, but yeah, it is more like a medium, which I guess is fair. Because it's actually... It's got a big cross-section as well, compared to... What the hell? Is that the... Oh my god, the Vanguard's hitting me with the rocket pods. It's got pretty big dimensions, really. Because of its wings when they're deployed. So rocket pods are still pretty shit then. They're not doing anything to me. Watch it one-shot me when the shields go down or something.
Radar contact.
Hydrogen fuel is at
75%. Shields damaged. Enemy down.
Let's get those shields back. red.
Radar contact.
Got a red nose instantly. Okay, yeah, that red nose bug. We gotta run.
Shields are off.
So the red nose hit points are super low, apparently somebody said in chat today. And I'm witnessing it in real time. Time to go. Okay, don't let the shields drop. And don't get shot by any ballistics, apparently. Otherwise you're screwed. It's so weird how CIG launches these ships with these problems. I'll never get it. I'll never understand it. Especially when you're going to be putting this ship in the hands of lots of new players. Hey Skyman, what's up, dude?
Auto drive is now on.
Are missiles locking? Yes, we got a couple locked, but they were big ships, Derry. Hello, Cyborg. What's up? How you doing, man? No, it's got 4 HPs apparently. Yes, it's apparently launched with very, very low HP. I'm surprised I've even survived. I'm surprised it's even gone red and not just blown up. Doesn't make sense, to be honest. ETF used to test ships, but it's kind of stopped now. I know, but the point is, why? I think it's just a marketing decision. Holy shit, there's 3 caves here? All around Woodruff? I need to... Wow, that's amazing. I need to make note of that.
Landing gear deployed.
Ooh, it's windy down here. That looks so cool.
Complete. Takeoff complete.
No, it looks fine. Armor saved you? Yeah, probably. Got to be the only explanation here.
Fuel is at 100%. Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Okay, clock top. Technically, it was like 6 hours ago. Cool, because I couldn't get any to lock yesterday. What were you shooting at, Derry? Really hope they are a little bit consistently better in this patch, because they've been atrocious lately. So we need to be very careful not to lose... Not to lose... not to take any damage on the nose. Not to lose our ships. Oh my god, there's so many caves. Damn, did they really add that many more then? There's tons of caves around here. It's gonna make my Rayari rep way better. Assuming I don't just get the rep, don't get the blueprint through this. Although I think the other way was a little bit more interesting. Eclipse torps at a 400i and they weren't locking? Ugh, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Classic caves, always there when you don't need them. Crazy, isn't it?
Auto drive is now on.
What's actually in caves then? Well, it's going to be crafting resources now. Horizon. Lots of crafting resources. Well, not lots, but some of the ones, some of the things you need. Actually, no, it won't be crafting, just crafting resources. It'll be the, you know, the stuff that I'm grabbing for Rayari as well, is what I mean. Which is the, you know, faction. They hand out mission collection missions. So look, I mean, I can probably lock these ships quite happily with size 1s. Once we get in range.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Missiles away! Those aren't staying locked. Oh, they are! Perfect. Shit. Just wasted those missiles. It unlocked right as I lost lock. Right as I entered mid-range. Dropped the range. Whoa. Easy, girl. Gotta let that mag regenerate and stop being impatient. But yeah, this is an HRT. This is quite easy to do in the Mark II with some attritions. Should be fine. You can just... I mean, I am obviously not a beginner. But even then, like, as long as you can string out one of the target that you need without too many of the other ships shooting at you, you'll probably be okay. It's going to take you some time to just actually kill the thing. And if you're using attritions, you need to be close to hit. Guess I don't want to be hitting the doors either, since they got mega buffed. Don't know if the Valkyrie's doors got buffed though. Oh, are we too far from the cave? It's so weird that they make you go to a cave to shoot guys in ships. Why are they here? Why are they hanging around the cave? Come on, buddy.
Shields damaged. Radar contact.
Don't let the shields go down. Yeah. That's right. You don't mess with the Aurora, baby.
Just got confirmation that bounty's been cleared. I'll get you paid.
Goddamn right you will. Cool. Okay. Maybe they're space cavemen. That's a good point. We mustn't discriminate against the space cavemen. Pretty decent power supply considering defending the cave. They're defending what's in there then. Maybe we should investigate further. It's clearly something worth defending with this much hardware. Okay. Right, well, HRT's definitely doable. I've got bigger ships that can do this quicker. It's very slow with the size 2s, but it's definitely doable. Ship feels good. Yeah, ship feels good. It's decent starter for sure. And it definitely feels like it's, again, a ship that's been put into the game. It's in quite a good spot. It doesn't really feel like a light fighter. It's got quite a big cross-section which limits its potential as a fighter, considering its, shielding and weaponry. But, it's got a bed. It's got walkable space. It's, with the modules, it can do a variety of things. Yeah.
Bottom drive is now on.
Is the hand mining intro mission still not showing you how many gems you need to hand in, or is that intentional? For Shubin, Husker? Haven't done it yet. Maybe someone in chat knows. It's $45 at the moment. Clock top, they've got a 25% off, initial sale for it.
Bottom drive is now off.
Yeah, the Aurora's pretty cool. The audio's pretty cool in the Aurora. Contract shows no amount. Really? Well, some of the guys have just done it, so I don't know if any of them are here in chat. Small purchase order. Yeah, that's strange. The small purchase order clack. The hand mining one. How many did you have to submit to complete it? That was a Vanguard, Kraken, and it isn't really. It's an NPC ship, so its behavior is still not very formidable. It shouldn't be variable, Husker. That wouldn't really make any sense, would it? What guns would I put on it? On the Aurora MK2? For doing those HRTs, you need to put attrition 2s or any sort of cannons as well. You need basically weapons that are going to penetrate armor on those bigger ships. So not repeaters. Well, not anything but sort of attrition repeaters. And NDBs, I guess, have enough alpha damage that they can penetrate. Yeah, and N14s, NDBs. Any of those ones with enough alpha damage. Again, check the DPS calculator. Urkel will give you what you need. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do ballistics, especially if you're a new player and you're doing PvE. Better to stay with laser cannons or, attritions or NDBs.
Pedro, pilot, you are cleared for takeoff.
So if you go here, I showed someone else this earlier, but if you go here, you go to any ship. I'll put the link to this in chat, everybody. It's the DPS calculator. You go here, and then you select the ship that you want to destroy. Let's say it's that Valkyrie we just killed. So the Valkyrie, you go down to the bottom right here. Deflection check, you click that, and it tells you what weapons will penetrate it and do damage to its hull, and which weapons won't. So the penetrating weapons are here on the right. Deflected weapons are here on the left. Keep in mind that if you damage armor with a missile, more weapons can go through. Yeah, but with the shield up, isn't it like very minimal with each missile?
You have already been given an assignment. I'm sorry, you have an active space already assigned to you.
Actually kind of good looking now. Never been a fan of the Aurora, but they do good with the Mark II.
Your landing permission has been denied.
I always liked the Aurora Mark I because it was ugly and iconic, right, in its ugliness. Mark II's definitely, like, just stepped it up. Stepped up the beauty of the ship. It doesn't feel like a starter ship anymore. This feels more like a... Well, it's a tier 2, right, so...
There is already a space assigned to this vehicle.
There isn't, though. Where? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it definitely feels more like a tier 2 starter.
There is a landing pad available.
Warning. Leaving safe zone.
Thank you.
Landing gear deployed. Landing
Touchdown.
complete.
Welcome to Lawville.
Engines are off.
It just really is just a Scorpius, though, as well. Because part of me is like, wow, this is really cool looking and, you know, like, special. But then the other part of me is like, well, actually, we've had this for years. It's the Scorpius. It's nice to have the Scorpius look and feel in a single-seater, much smaller chassis. Plus, it's got a bed, you know. Having that iconic look to it in a much smaller frame. Or smaller frame. Yeah, it's Baby Scorp. And the module thing at the back is pretty cool. Because, I mean, I guess they could give it like a salvage module or a mining module. Just put it on the back and then you have the mining arm on the nose or something. So that section there, that is the module pack shield gen, you see. EMP or stealth module. Yeah, I mean, look what they did with the Meteor, for God's sake. I know that's just a variant, but if they can turn the Mantis into a freaking forward-facing, you know, glass cannon. They could do anything with this. Hey, there's that screen. Vital signs. Huh. Oh god. The Aurora MK2 medevac. And before they get the medevac variant. Hey, the bed section does look very cozy. Alright. Sign off for today. See you, folks. See you, Ruffy. Take care, buddy. Thanks for coming by for the short, early stream. I appreciate it. Thanks for the gifted subs. I doubt they do a salvage module because of the salvation. Yeah, whatever makes sense for the money is the main consideration. But yeah, probably salvation's already kind of fits that role within the manufacturer. Could do a crafter on the rear or a little med bed. Yeah, that's a good point. A little crafting bay. It has windows, George. Yes. Those sightseeing tours. Yeah, and before med bed module. Yeah. Yeah, you could have a little crafting here. And these switch out, don't they? As well. Let's, I keep doing that. I'm gonna have to unlock this, I think. Yep. Oh no, the little tooltip bug on the left is still here. Hey Phineas, how you doing, man? Bounty pod holder, yeah. The possibilities are endless. Hey, I just realized for scavving, this could be quite a nice find. For scabbing, you can come across some Mark IIs and steal their modules. $10 saved right there. So there's the combat module. Doesn't sit on the grid. Maybe because the missiles are deployed. It is there though. What would this be under? We're looking for the cargo module. I think I can just search it with TS. Module? There it is. Did I not just put it on? I think I've already eaten it. Let's send it back up.
There's something wrong with this computer.
Oh no. Oh no. It's eaten the other module. It's gone.
I just want to reiterate again that every aspect of Star Citizen is still a work in progress. We're
Too late, Nineball. It's too late. I won't do that again. I'll keep the combat module, but there goes the cargo module. Luckily, this is a CIG promotional temporary ship. It's not mine. Put something else on the cargo and bring it up. Anything? Oh, here it is. Hey, just took some patience, some persistence. Giggity. Oh, this thing, I need a max lift. Oh, it's just rotating all over the place. This was not a good idea. Oh no, it's drunk. Exactly, Phineas, exactly. It's not mine, I can trash it, it's just a rental. Oh, back end's a little bit screwy, isn't it? What's up, Stocking? Oh, Affy, yeah, it's slow at the moment. Although it should be fine now. The initial rush for everybody to download is over, but there'll still be lots of people downloading the patch. It's still kind of screwy, actually. The max lift hasn't made much difference. I think it goes in this way, doesn't it? Just there, and then bring it down. Oh, that's a little bit better. Oh! Oh, we're so close. Yeah, we got it. Okay, so then that's the cargo module. Pretty impressive that just works now. Like, you just put it on and it works. That's quite impressive. We cargo now. Yes, you can use this as a dropship. You can use this as a little... I wonder how stealthy this can be. You can get like 6 guys in here. Go, 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 go! It's like the Higgins boats. Yeah, this is actually quite cool. Get a whole squad in here easy. Same thing first time I put the cargo hold on. How stealthy can it go? Take off the weapons. Put a slipstream on it. Couple of snow blinds. Spectre quantum drive. So 1.8 on IR, 5 on EM. What's the estimated detection range for that then? Cross section's pretty gnarly though. Yeah, the cross section's pretty gnarly. No matter which angle you look at the Mark II, it's got a pretty beastly cross section. Doesn't have any negative signature debuffs though, or any signature debuffs. I ain't getting in that coffin. You'll do what you're told if the mission demands it. Nah, that ain't worth it. If you can't get it super stealthy, I'd never put like a group of people in that thing. But in terms of like actual cargo it can hold, it's only 1 and 2 SCU boxes. Put a few unit-sized chairs in there and makes it into a taxi. Worst taxi experience ever. No airflow, no life support. They changed how the cross-section appears on radar, so not a big problem until someone scans. So scanning... Yeah, they'd have to actively scan for cross-section right now in 4.7 in order for the cross-section to matter. Otherwise, is it just IR and EM that's passively detected? ping is what I mean. Yeah, an active ping. Look at it this way. Even if it's not stealthy, nobody would expect a squad of Marines hiding in an Aurora. No, that's what I'm saying. The thing is, I don't really want to put like 6 fucking guys in there. It's risky. If that's true, it's not horrible. Yeah, most players in a PvP situation are constantly pinging though. It's a reflex when you're in when you do PvP in you know, somewhere like Hathor, you're constantly pinging. But how long does it, after you've pinged, how long is the does the signature reside? How much like residual detection is there? I'd be interested in hearing like how long your cross-section ping stays flagged up. Drops the pod. Yeah, eject the pod. Shit, I gotta go get some sustenance. There are better options. At that size? To get like 6 people in, Roscoe? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter as long as it isn't stealthy. Truly. Too risky, too risky. Plus it's like 1230 MS. Which is pretty good. What's that compared to like a Prowler's top nav? Yeah, Prowler's top nav is 1200. But then something like a Titan is going to catch you in no time in 1400, and you're very fragile. Better options maybe, but is it as funny? And that is the true marker of a successful dropship. What the hell is going on here? Everybody else seeing this? It's Louisville's really quiet. I guess everybody set their spawn to Nyx. Jesus Christ, that's horrific. Oh God, I can't even figure out what's happening here. Is her head coming out of her ass? Kill me. Kill me. This is horrific, man. Fuck. Oh, her head's twisted round. I think that's... I think her neck's twisted round and her like, torso's body's crippled in half. Oh, Jesus. It's nightmare material. Is this a sex thing? In some cultures, it's considered incredibly attractive. Where am I going? Oh no, good evening.
When train is approaching.
That's the poses you can get into when you study the Kama Sutra. It's actually a good representation of how my back feels at the moment. I said the same thing about, I think TRF, was it you that put that screenshot of the other one? That guy all twisted and contorted. It's basically like how you feel when you wake up in your 30s. And beyond. Detox, is it true when playing SC you develop amnesia of what was I doing here again? No, that's a streamer, streaming side effect. Horizon. At least for me. But I think with Star Citizen, you can do so much traveling and running around and
transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
Odd jobs and things. Sometimes you can forget the hell you were doing. I must be a streamer. Well, I don't know. It's interesting if you are. Make me feel better at least. Wrong way, damn it, you see? That's the other thing. I've been coming here, this has been my LZ for so long, and I still occasionally take the wrong turns. I've had that long before Star Citizen.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, dear. Help is on the way, dear. That's 4.7 so far. Seems okay so far fishing, but I think it's probably pretty rough in Nix. Lord, look, it's the first player I've seen in a while. A lot of people have spawned in Nix, and I'm in Lawville, and it's pretty smooth down this way. I don't know what the DGS setup is for 4.7. I don't know how many are dedicated towards Nix, but probably going to need a few. Right, let's get some supplies for, get us started here. We'll need a lot more than that. Supplies, motherfucker. Or Nix this morning, no issues. Yeah, people are reporting issues though. It's, you know, some people have a fine time, other people not so much. I think generally Nix is going to get hammered more than the other systems at the moment. Although saying that, crafting is obviously huge in this patch, and most people are going to need the resources in Pyro. So I think a lot of people probably would have set their spawn to Pyro as well. So the spread of player base is actually probably quite good in 4.7.
How are things with you?
Love your Hathor runabouts, by the way. You mean the scav stuff, Affy? The scav life? Yeah, that's a fun thing to do, man. You can do it, like, as soon as you've got a bit of cargo space, you can go do it yourself. P8, P4. What am I going to need for tomorrow? Crews, med pens. You know what? Let's get some grenades for old time's sake. Moved out of Levski to the Alpha stations. Yes, the surrounding people's stations are pretty good as well. I would definitely, if I was going to go in Nix, I wouldn't do Levski. Although Levski is where you get the better refining rates at the moment, isn't it? Not that that matters, you can just fly there. Ah, wonderful, Sisu. The new inventory duplicated all my account-bound armor and then ate everything. Nice. Finished my first solo rock breaker. Forgot to bring a mining ship, though. Oh, dog, did you do the Shubin rep to unlock it? Alright, what else do I need? You know, I'm going to get some flares. For cave diving, future cave dives. Yes, I'm senior contractor. So when you did, somebody was asking earlier, like, how many hand minables did you need for the initial hand mining quest to open up that mission. Can you remember? Do server errors still reset Rockbreaker on live? No, apparently not, Horizon. They kind of fixed that in the last few PTUs. I think that's everything. $20 Vine, 15 something, 55 something. Oh, okay. You don't know.
Hey.
$15 Aphorite, $20 Vine, 5 had a night. So, who was it who was asking about that earlier? Hopefully they're still here and they can see that. Thank you. You were close. You were close, dog. Good. I got locked in RB for a few hours on wave 2. Yeah, it's not good. I hope that's fixed for live. It was getting better. You could, you know, some sections of it still worked. I wouldn't count on it though. Biggest challenge of all that mission is to find the damn cave. Should be a bit easier now on 4.7. They seem to be coming up a lot easier, dog.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not block doors.
Stay sharp.
I'd love to see the resource-fed multi-tools for repairs, or is that thing already?
Now arriving from TISA Spaceport.
To see resource-fed multi-tools. That's a thing already, yeah, Affy. Yeah. You can repair ships. You can repair the exterior of ships with a multi-tool using Cambio containers with salvaged parts, essentially, or resources. You can scrape like a resource off a dead ship and then use that to like patch up or repair a part of your ship. You need some hydration there, broski? Yeah, I'm gonna go get it now, Cross. Going back to my hangar just to take a sip. Man, this is great being able to sit here on the tram and just have a smooth experience.
Now arriving, TISA Spaceport. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Maybe one day we can walk around entire cities. Yeah, waits to be seen what they're going to do with ArcCorp eventually. I'd like to have a, you know, it'd be really cool if you could go around some bigger, wider areas, almost GTA-like. Because it's the same with like Lawville and New Babbage. You have these really cool city, but it's all just set dressing. It'd be good if you could just, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, would it be good? What would you do there? It would still just be set dressing, ultimately. New transport system next patch. Yeah, we should get some tech previews leading up to that. We were supposed to have one not long ago, I thought. I called dibs on ArcCorp penthouse apartment. They did say that you're supposed to have like apartments around ArcCorp and stuff. It would be a good ArcCorp would be a good test bed for that. For sure. That's why I just picked up some crews, guys. No more eternal fountain of crews now as well, guys. Just remember that. You need more bottles than 2. No more stacking. It's over. Yeah, it's out now, method. Yeah, dude. How's life feeling, Jesse? It's good. Yeah. I'm in Lawville, though. I'm in Stanton. I think it's a little bit slower in Nix. They fixed the backwash bug. Yes, that's a good name for it. It works with other bottles? Oh, no way. Really? Does it? So they only fixed the Cruise Lux one? I wonder who'll get the apartment in Lawville below the poop chute, you know, as soon as you exit the house. Yeah. That's the discounted starter packs. Want to be a pyro home system, boyo, but there's not enough to do there yet. Really? Compared to Stanton? Go for it, Affy. Good luck. I did the blueprint grinding. Now I have the full set of ASD Geist blueprints minus backpack since there's no blueprint for that. Oh no, really? You're left short one item. Congrats, that was pretty good going, Badger. That apartment has to go to the biggest pleasure just cuz, right? What, the one where you get pooped on? Seems a bit unfair. Where are you living when Castra and Terra are out? I mean, I haven't really given it much thought. I'm a creature of habit, so I'll probably still end up staying in Stanton. Jesus, Badger, that's brutal. You gonna go to bed? Or have you already been? Okie dokie. So I'm gonna take that module out as well, just in case. Actually, no, it'd probably be fine. It's the cargo one in. I'll swap out. I'll put the combat one back in. Assuming it's here. It is. What the hell? That's new. It's got like a little... It's playing a little video of the module when I hover over the module. I don't know if that's intended or a weird bug. Okay. Right, guys. Just a short one today. I just wanted to jump on, get a bit of a, you know, because I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday with you guys, just jump on, get a feel for 4.7 and jump into the Mark II. Tomorrow is, I think I'm going to hit Rock Breaker with the guys, with the IMI. So we'll do a first live run through of Rock Breaker, see how it goes with a bit of a group, which should be fun. I think I'm going to have to... I don't know whether to grind Rayari or grind more bounty missions to get the P8 AR blueprint now. I might I might grind bounty missions and maybe like grab the Perseus and just smash through a ton of HRTs until I get the danger ones, and then grind the danger missions to get the P8AR blueprint. It's probably going to be a little bit more fun than grinding Amiyoshi Plague, right? Does Catra connect to Vandal space, or is it just Nyx? Let's find out. Let's take a look. I'm not sure. Where did the P8 drop? The P8AR blueprint drops from Rayari, and also apparently the bounty hunting missions. It looks kind of sus, though. It doesn't really look... I'm a little bit suspicious of this, because SC Crafter says reward missions for the P8AR blueprint. 100% chance for the Bounty Hunter Guild ones. Just says verified bounty mission, target name, mission danger. 25% chance for the Rayari ones. Well, 100% chance doesn't make sense for a start. They're all 25%. And then on scmdb.net, that bounty hunting mission isn't even listed for the P8AR. So I don't know whether to trust it or not. So part of me thinks maybe Rayari I need to continue to grind. Why isn't any of this info in the game? Because Star Citizen, man. You know, it's always been that way. It sucks. They need to do better at that for sure. I think that's a good choice, Affy. I nearly got swarmed by 15 Copians yesterday while spelunking. Felt like a proper game in that cave. Were they behaving properly, Midgard? Are you doing the same thing? Really hope they reward blueprints differently in the future. I don't have a problem with contracts rewarding blueprints, but I think it should be a clear... tree of blueprints. Okay, star map's not working. That's fantastic. Star map isn't working, ladies and gentlemen. Is that a new development, or has it been that way for a while? Yeah, definitely not working. Or at least it's not working on Chrome. Does Castra connect to Vandal space? Castra system connects directly to Vandal controlled space, specifically serving as a crucial UE defensive border system. Yeah, it does apparently, Roscoe. I think I remember them saying that during the CitizenCon presentation. Worked yesterday, George? Well, it might be my browser. The sheet they put out yesterday said blueprints are going to be found on data pads in addition to contract rewards. Yes, they will be physicalized, Roheim, as well. They're not just going to be mission rewards. Soon eventually you'll be able to go through crates and find them in certain places and, you know, loot them in certain places, which is cool. Opera GX is fine, cool. It's just my Chrome then. So it's not just the blueprints from missions. The thing is, at the moment, it's they're randomly rewarded. With a 25% chance, so I'd rather not have that, you know. I'd rather there was like a clear list, I think. And reputation-based blueprints, absolutely, that needs to be a thing. Like hitting certain reputation thresholds gives you the reward. Don't play PCU, so I finally tried the new inventory last night. So incredibly disappointed with it. I don't know why we can't get a simple list view and text. Really, you're not a fan of it, Phantom? That's a shame. What is it you don't like? You just want to... Is it like... What don't you like about it? I mean, a simple list view and text in 2026 is... I mean, the option to maybe switch to that wouldn't be too bad. but like I can't think of a modern comparison where that just has a list view when it comes to inventories. We also need rare blueprints that degrade over time. We need durability. We need item durability, absolutely. Otherwise, we're all going to craft everything we want over the next couple of weeks, and everyone's going to be done with crafting. So yeah, we ultimately need item durability and item loss. But this is just tier 0, right? It's the beginning. Where do I get the Rayari missions? You get them on the collection tab, 9ball. Collection. Rayari Incorporated. There's an opening mission you need to do for them to find Rantadung. Inventory being snappy and responsive is my favorite part. It's still reliant on the back end, but it's less graphically intensive. And is snappier in that regard, yeah, but sometimes still, like, you try and put things in these ammo slots and nothing happens. You know, you try and put things in your hand slots, nothing happens. You've got to do it twice. I cannot find the dung. Dude, it was so hard, Phobos. Caves? Apparently? I couldn't find it either. I had to go back to my inventory, and I lucky had 4 pieces in there, and Roscoe had 1 spare piece he gave me. But I couldn't find any either, dude. It was not easy. Volus, what's up, dude? I've had the hardest time finding that dung. Yeah, I don't know why. It's one of those things where when you're never looking for it, you just come across it constantly. You can apparently find it in distribution center crates. Some outposts have it in their crates. Caves, apparently. But I think maybe Daymar is better for it. I remember seeing Rantadung in Daymar caves, but I didn't find any in the Hurston caves. I found 1 piece in a distribution center, looted the entire thing. Wild. Find dung in the crates in major pyro stations. Shepherd's Rest caves are easy. What, for dung? Yeah, maybe try those if you're willing to go to pyro. It's so funny that you go to a DC to find animal poo. Mining outposts in the grey boxes. I had no luck in any of those after a few runs, but your mileage may vary. Digital Design, welcome in. You're just catching me sort of near the end. I'm only doing a short one today. Wanted to just jump on and get a little bit of 4.7 live time in. I will be back tomorrow though, but we're going to probably be hitting Rock Breaker. I'll be starting a little bit later on stream tomorrow, I think. So the stream will probably start a little bit later tomorrow. Evening time. Caves around Shepherds have a lot of cave copian rushing you though. That's fine. Makes it a little bit more fun. I don't know what I'm gonna probably... I don't know, man. I reckon I'm gonna continue with Rayari, because I don't know if I trust this. This doesn't seem right. Plus, I like the idea of finishing up, like getting these Humandi eyes for it. I'm gonna stick with Rayari, guys. I'm committing to the scientist life. You always have to credit a new character, Voodoo. Every new patch. Thank you for reminding me I got to get the Palpatine armor set. The Palpatine armor set. Oh, the Palatino. Palatino? Ooh, nice bonus. Yeah, I mean, it's a really popular set, Nibal. I think a lot of people are going to be doing it. A lot of people are going to be doing the Rayari, the Rayari line. But the PAAR is like my favorite gun, so for me, it's always going to be the case. I'm not a big fan of the Palatino, to be honest, though, but yeah, that's another good reason to follow this tree versus doing the bounty hunting one. Off to search for the dung. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out for a short one today. I appreciate it. A bonus stream. I don't normally stream Thursdays. So thanks for coming by. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Let us go and raid out to somebody on Twitch and Kick. I think I can do it on Kick as well. I think I can. Maybe not. I just lost the screen. Oh, it's back again. Okay, we'll try that again in a minute. Otherwise, in the meantime, yeah, thank you so much for watching today, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming out. I'll be back tomorrow. And all you guys who are watching on Kick, I really appreciate you giving that channel some love as well. I appreciate the support over there. Thank you for the gifted subs today, everyone. Thank you for the resubs and the new subs today. It's always appreciated. Have fun in 4.7. I'm probably gonna... So I've got to get off today because I've got a org meeting and I'm gonna go get dinner with the fam as well. But I'll probably jump on 4.7 live a little bit as well off stream and get some stuff done. But yeah, thank you, Derry. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for everything. Take care, 07s. Thanks for your help, TRF. I'll see you guys soon. Well, see you guys tomorrow. Exciting times. I hope you enjoy 4.7, you guys who are going to jump on and play. And yeah, take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.